Hello and welcome to Ageless Rocks, a channel for megalithic fans to see heiaus with megalithic lens. Hawaiian heiaus are basically piles of stones to form a platform, but it was used as a temple and became a sacred site. However, the original builders remain a mystery despite having hundreds of them. It makes you wonder how it all started. The Pacific Ocean is a vast space on planet Earth, but whenever there is a tiny piece of land with inhabitants, it is somehow very big on mysteries. Let's start with Loa Loa Heiau. It is a large heiau that could not have been forgotten in history. Any civilization would remain clear about its past despite its population changing from local religion to Christianity. This heiau is located at Kaupo village of Kaupo district. Historians say this site has a history going back to prehistory of Hawaii. Archaeological dating suggests it was constructed between 1440 AD and 1660 AD. You can see from the topography that this was once a vast outflow of lava fan. Locals call this fan Naholoku, which means the claw. This name gives me a sense of mystery. According to tradition, this heiau was built by King Kekauliki in 1730. He was the king of Maui, but it is believed that he only built on existing platform. So you can imagine it is like a newer platform that cloaks the older platform. Despite its long existence and debatable origin, it wasn't until November 5, 1987 that it was nominated as a National Historic Place. According to official report, it is 500 feet long by 115 feet wide and is therefore an amazing 57,500 square feet heiau. It is also mentioned that the exact measurement is impossible due to the damage. So, to give you an idea of the size from an aerial view, the length as seen on Google Earth is approximately 107 meters or 350 feet long by 40 meters or 130 feet wide. Within this platform, there seems to be a walled perimeter of 67 meters or 220 feet long by 35 meters or 115 feet wide based on Google Earth. The remains of the stones on the south and east sides are believed to be once a wall. Loa Loa Heiau is one of the largest temples in Maui Island, and it sits on a private land. If heiaus in Hawaii were to stack into pyramids, Hawaii would have been very famous for its temples, just like Egypt famous for its tombs. The architectural diagram that gives the official measurement will roughly fit on Google Earth in a rather disproportionate manner. Regardless of how it fits, this is the longest heiau in Hawaii and the third largest in Maui. Trum studied this site in 1917 and is puzzled by the division on the west. This temple is known as Lokini Heiau, which simply means many people died here. Many walked up the 3-level steps, which rises 20 feet above ground, visible on the southeast corner of the heiau. All but one will come down alive to appease the gods. The view from the top during the day is breathtaking, but a visit at night will be spooky and creepy. This heiau is associated with King Kekauliki, who ruled in the 18th century, and most people would say this project is humanly easy and there is nothing to see here. But if you snoop around with a small megalithic lens, there are stones bigger than usual, and locals believe there are footprints of the legendary Menehune, who carried rocks 13 miles away and completed this site in one night. Heiau is simply just a temple to the ancient Hawaiians, so it can be arranged from one megalithic stone in upright position to a large platform made up of manageable stones, though some are very big. This heiau is also notably oriented to the rising of Pleiades constellation, which occurs between October 1st and November 1st. Its accuracy to less than 1 degree is something we have to pause and wonder what technology was deployed here to achieve such accuracy. This is an important observation to commence Makahiki season, where God Lono will bring good harvest. Heiaus are made up of volcanic lava stones as seen in this photo. But this photo is unique as it reminds me of a stone structure that looks like Yoni Linga in Hinduism. I wonder if ancient knowledge of the world came from the same source. The next heiau of interest is Haleki'i Pihana Heiau, located at Wailuku in Maui Island. This site is unique because it is a twin temple of Haleki'i Heiau and Pihana Heiau. While Western academicians give credit to hardworking ancient Hawaiians, Hawaiians actually gave credit to Menehune, who built this with rocks from Paukukola Beach in one night. Haleki'i means house of images and is believed to house many images of God Ki'i on the terraces. Kahekili, who was the chief of Maui, lived and worshipped here in the 1760s. There are many historical events that happen here due to its highly spiritual reverence by the locals, such as Kio Puolani, daughter of Kiwalo, was born here somewhere between 1778 and 1780. Pihana Heiau, on the other hand, is more interesting. It means gathering of the supernatural beings. It is dedicated to Ku, god of war. The history of construction is completely lost. However, the traditional version survived. Local tradition says it was created by Menehune in just one night. Tells me beings from another dimension created this with other things in mind. In 1819, the old religion was abolished and this temple was dismantled, stones removed and images destroyed. There is not much to see here, and a visit to this site requires a lot of imagination. I will not be surprised that there was once megalithic stones standing upright as what ancient Hawaiians used to receive the unseen healing forces through healing stones. There was a knowledge given to humanity in the form of religion, but ironically, it was also lost due to religion. In a quest to save Hawaiian souls, Christians systematically remove old supernatural belief, replacing it with new supernatural belief. While Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt is a fact, a healing stone that heals you after performing a ritual is fiction. It is religion that determines what is true rather than science. Hawaiians opened their eyes to new religion but became blind to their own ancestral wisdom and knowledge to the point that they don't have any clue what some monuments are for and how it got there. Hawaiians forgot how a phallic rock got there and Europeans hope to be blessed with fertility goes to show we have much to remember before we can learn what we unlearn. Oahu Island alone has about 130 heiaus. I believe there are easily 400 of them in the entire Hawaii. There are about 200 white dots on the map to represent 200 heiaus. If I have a super bright spotlight on each of the 200 heiaus, Hawaii's state will be very bright and visible from space. I think the energy beams needed to locate Hawaii from space is probably going to come from the heiaus. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation on ancient temples of Hawaii where spirits and energies of ancient temples remain a mystery. See you in the next video and have a wonderful day. This is Berniong signing out. Awio aloha.